Hello, my dear subscribers. I'm Maria the Clairvoyant, and I'm going to be showing you and translating the bath in English so you guys know what to do. This bath was previously recorded, and this is for herbs. The herbs that I have, there are different type of herbs. You can use 3, 5, or 7 herbs depending on the ritual. So what I'm doing now is that the herbs were boiled, okay? So I boiled the herbs, and now I'm putting them in a drainage. So now that I'm draining the herbs, is draining, and the water that's coming out is gonna be in a container, okay? So as you can see, there's a lot of herbs that I use, and that's the reason why the herbs are very dark. So what this does is that it's I'm gonna mix this water into the regular water from the bathtub if you want to use that. And also what you can do at that point, you can cut and break this bath in like 2 or 3 recipients. You can use bottled waters, or you can just put like a bottle of water like this, or I showed you in my video that I do have in what's coming up, that I do have the bath in another container. So I could break this bath in 3 parts. I usually use number 3, and you guys may be familiar with that. And I use it in 3 parts. Let's say I want to do the bath for let me just try to even this down. This is actually in Spanish, so this is the video that I'm using, and I'm just giving you a copy of it. So the angle is not important. See how I put the container here? This is a bottle of soda, whatever you need. So see how the water difference from the beginning, that it was very dark. In this case, I'm using this kind of alcohol. It's called Ogun, if you guys can see it, the name of the alcohol, or you can use regular rum. So those baths are to clean up, and they have to be 100% proof. That's basically what I'm saying in there. So those baths, you can just pour a little bit of that alcohol into the bath, okay? And you guys are gonna see it. You can find this in very most Latin American liquor stores by Indians. Are basically known of owning, I don't want to be racist, these liquor stores, and you will be able to find them. So you can always either boil this for once, or you can reboil the herbs. If the herbs are very green, like the ones I'm showing, the bath can be redone like I'm doing that. Like I could use that second bath with the second set of herbs. So you guys can do that. And you can do like, let's say with the first bath you want to do it very strong, you do it very strong. See, and then I'm doing this again so you guys can do a second bath, okay? So and you boil it again, the water, like the same routine. And now this is how the bath looks like. This is in a container. I have poured more water into it, okay? So here, as you can see, I'm putting a little bit of liquor, okay? So I put a little bit of liquor in there from Ogun. So and if you see it, I also pour sometimes Florida water. I don't know if you guys can see it. And this water, I use it to this is to cleanse up any negative energy. The same thing with the alcohol. So what I'm doing there, I'm mixing all these waters. If you were able to see, it's hard to when I was doing this video, because I was doing these videos, and also see how I use cigar. I basically are cleaning everything that's in there with the cigar, okay? So I'm actually holding my hand, the camera with one hand, and then continue to and doing everything with my right hand. So that's why you see that shakiness on it. because I'm doing both things at the same time, because as you guys know, I do not show my face. So basically this is just purifying everything with the ritual. Using a small with a cigar, nothing major. You guys can use a pipe, you guys can use incense. You guys can use, if you don't smoke and you don't like that, you can always use incense. I always say that to everyone. So that's what I'm basically doing right now, making sure the bath is getting ready. Another thing I want to add up, which I must have said at the beginning of the video, is that if you are doing the cleansing for the first time with this type of bath, make sure you buy a white towel. You can only clean yourself with white towel. And if you do it from head to toe, try to buy 2 towels, brand new. So every time you use the bath, you're always going to use those 2 towels, and nobody else can share that towel. It's only yours, nothing but yours only. So here I'm taking the bath to the bathroom. You put it somewhere around it. That in my case, I have a couple of things, because if you see those containers that I have in there, that also has a river water, and see how I'm showing the white towel, towel next to it, because this is how you're supposed to use it. This is, you're gonna let this bath stain on you, and when you're done, some bath, depending on the leaves, might eat you a little bit. It's okay, leave it alone. And you don't really dry yourself up. What you do is you wrap around yourself with the bath on you. The bath has to dry with on your skin, and it's better off to do it at night time. If you depending on the day, you can always start a bath on a Monday. You can do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. You can do Monday, and Monday. You can do Friday, and Friday, whichever is convenient to you. Remember, when you do this bath, you may go to sleep longer than you usually do go to sleep. So make sure you give yourself enough time from the time you do the bath to the time that you're gonna wake up. Okay, so basically that's the whole thing about the bath. You don't have to do anything else, and I'm just giving people what they need to do after the bath is done. Okay. Also wanted to mention that you can always use oils too if you have any specific oil. Sometimes some botanicals and some herb stores might have certain witchcraft breaking age oils that could go into the bath. You can have anything that is to break enviness, jealousy. You can ask the person in the botanica to tell you what is it that you exactly need, and what they have, not what you need. You're gonna know what you need. You're gonna need like witchcraft breakage, envy breakage, any of those that had to do with breaking something. That's what you do. If this was the core matter, then you're gonna use anything, any oil that they have for court cases, and they actually says court cases. So that's for you when you're ready to go to court and something happens. But basically this is to break witchcraft, any witchcraft that was done to you, or any enviness, jealousy that someone has to you. Okay.